If bedtime feels more stressful than restful, you're definitely not alone. This is the Sleep Circle, where we test sleep tools, explore routines, and share what actually works. I'm Andy, and after years of dealing with chronic migraines and neck pain, I pay probably more attention than the average person to what makes a bed comfortable. Today we're talking about the best cooling systems for couples. There are basically two ways these systems deal with that. Some use water to change the temperature of the surface underneath you, others use air to move heat out from under the covers, and depending on why each of you is uncomfortable, air and water can feel pretty different. For couples, 8 Sleep is probably where I'd start. The Pod 5 uses water running through the cover, and each side can be separately set from 55 degrees to 110 degrees. So one person can be cooling down while another side stays warmer. If you've ever gone back and forth over the thermostat at night, you can probably see the appeal. The part I like for couples is that the two sides are really treated separately. My settings don't have to affect his, and his don't have to affect mine. That sounds obvious, but that's really the whole problem we're trying to solve here. Autopilot can adjust each side separately as the night goes on too, so you're not locked into one setting for the whole night. It also tracks things like sleep stages, heart rate, and heart variability without making you wear anything. I personally love the no wearable part because I already have enough things charging on my nightstand. The downside could be the price. The Pod 5 currently starts at $2,999, and you also have to have the Autopilot membership to factor in too. So no, I don't think every couple who disagrees about the thermostat once in a while needs to spend $3,000 on their bed. But if one person is waking up hot and the other one is piling the blankets on at night, that starts to feel like a different problem. BedJet handles the whole thing with air instead of water. The couple's setup uses 2 BedJet units and a divided cloud sheet, so each of the person gets their own airflow on their side of the bed. If the idea of water circulating through the bed makes you nervous, this might sound better right away. It also helps with that hot, stuffy feeling under the covers because it's moving air and moisture out instead of cooling the mattress itself. The downside is the setup. 2 people means 2 units, and hoses are going into the sheets. Would that stop me from using it if I were sleeping better? No. Would I still spend too much time trying to hide all of it beneath the bed? Probably. ChiliPad is another water-based system, and it gives couples the same basic freedom to stop agreeing on one bed temperature. You can control each side separately from 55 to 115 degrees, schedule temperature changes through the night, and then there's no subscription. It also has a physical bedside remote. I still like that. I know everything has an app now, but I don't necessarily want to find my phone in the middle of the night just because I'm too warm. If what you mostly want is you stay on your side, I'll stay on mine, and everybody can pick their own temperature, ChiliPad is a pretty straightforward way to do that. Perfectly Snug keeps everything in the topper itself, so you don't have to have the boxes and hoses next to the bed. Queen and larger sizes can still give each person their own zone. My hesitation is the topper itself. I'm pretty particular about changing the feel of my mattress because of my neck, and Perfectly Snug notes that it can feel firmer first. I'd just be a little cautious about changing my mattress setup that's already working for me. So I don't think the question really is which one gets coldest. I'd ask a simpler question: how different are the 2 people sharing the bed? If one of you just sleeps a little warmer, you may not need a full dual zone system. But if you're constantly changing blankets, opening a window, closing a vent, or going back and forth over the thermostat, then being able to control each side separately starts to matter a lot more. For us, I'd still lean towards 8 Sleep because we wouldn't have to keep negotiating the bed temperature. He can have his side, I can have mine, and neither person has to be the one compromising every night. The price is definitely the biggest downside, and I'd factor the Autopilot membership into that decision too. But I think it really comes down to how often this is causing a problem. If it happens once in a while, this is probably overkill. If it's happening night after night, spending more starts to look a little different. And really, that's what I want from any of these systems. We already share the bed. I don't need us to share the exact same temperature too. We're all about better sleep one night at a time. Subscribe to the Sleep Circle and sweet dreams.